Hi guys, what's up? Alright, so from tomorrow you guys have your MSc Finance interview starting, which is going to be 10th and 11th. So, couple of last minute tips from my side. Number one, try to carry your resume along with you because these guys have specifically asked that they need your resume. Now, format is like normal biodata, resume, CV, whatever format, like pretty okay. But do carry say like one or two CV with you, which will help you. अगर एक हाथ घूम गया तो शायद से एक backup plan होना चाहिए, right? So carry one or two copies of your resume. That's number one. Now I can suggest you one website which is novoresume.com. You can just go over there, type in your details और एक मस्त ऐसा एक structure बन के आता है. Actually it creates a beautiful CV for whatever it is that you're gonna type in there. Probably I can just put a link in the description for you guys. So it's novoresume.com. Carry some nice resume because वो structure बहुत ज़्यादा matter करेगा. If your resume is beautiful, try to have a color print जब उनके once you hand it over to them the panelists they should get a good feeling कि हाँ यार मस्त resume बनाया है. So try to build a good resume. Content थोड़ा ठीक ठाक से रखना. Now when you build a resume, some of students might feel that कि यार मैंने ये चीज़ें लिखी थी, मेरा सर्टिफिकेशन मैंने लिखा था पर मुझे कुछ याद नहीं है. I don't want to now to put that on my resume. So make sure that your resume and the form which you filled in for MSc, it doesn't have any kind of a discrepancy. जो फॉर्म पे लिखा था वही आपके resume पे होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. That's the first thing that do carry your resume with you. Number one. Number two, in the morning when you get up, right, before you move on for your interview, while you travel or whatever, try to check newspaper. Yeah, you should be very well versed with at least what's happening on the day, right? All the news, whatever, just go through. You can probably just want to check out Financial Times, Mint, The Hindu, or probably Economic Times and all that. But have a quick glance over the affairs now is the trade war. Now, trade war is the hot topic, right? Everybody's talking about trade war. So just try and understand, why trade war started, who started, what is the reason of trade war, being initiated by US or China, whatsoever. So you should know a bit of background as far as trade war is concerned. The second important topic will be Sensex volatility. You see that Sensex touched 41 grand and then now it came down to 39. So why it's so much volatile? On the election day when the counting was there, it actually went up. Now it's actually in kind of a red zone. So a lot of people are saying that okay, market was expecting repo rate to be cut down by 50 basis points and all that. So have a bit of good understanding, a bit of clarity on this. You can Google it up, you'll get all the data. Then comes the important topic for your current affair is NBFC crisis. We know Island Affairs, we have we've got that example with us. So NBFC crisis is important because this is again the hot topic in Indian economy now. So you need to know in NBFCs and a bit of what's wrong with NBFCs in a nutshell. Then comes banking system. When you talk about banking system, I don't want to get through the entire banking system, but just try and understand what's happening with banking system, what's going wrong with banking system, what's happening on the NPA front. Are the NPAs really moving up? Again, there is an update from the governor of RBI, Shashikanta Das. He said that NEFT and RTGS charges will be taken out so that country can use more digital platforms, so and so forth, right? So having this information will help you. GDP Outlook, the another hot topic, because GDP, if you look at now, the predicted GDP is around about 7%. So you need to understand, okay, because of demonetization or what government has done over last 5 years, what's going to be your expected GDP, what is your current GDP, how do you see futuristic GDP approach and so on and so forth. Along with this, I also would like to request you all to have GDP numbers of other nations with you, which predominantly includes USA, China, Russia, probably UK, and the neighbors, which is Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. It's actually good to understand. Or probably you can go with the Asian countries, right? So that will help you to understand, rather put across your point in a very fashioned manner. Because everybody talks about Indian GDP. When we talk about China GDP, we don't have figures. When we talk about US GDP, we don't have figures. Now GDP should be in two ways. One, quarter-on-quarter growth. Along with that, you should know the value, which is China GDP is around about 15 trillion. USA is around about 21 trillion. India is close to 3 trillion now. So you should know these numbers. For GDP, it's going to help you a lot. Trade war impact on India. Yeah, that's something you can put as an add-on, in your GDP, because everybody's going to talking about US and China. You can just say that, let's have a different perspective. Let's try and understand how this trade war is going to impact India in a good way or in a bad way. So that's a good point on that front. Government schemes, very important. Very important. We are now looking out for a couple of more reforms from the Indian government. So having idea about the government schemes which were there and which are in line or in pipeline to be implemented, it's important. Then we know DHFL prices. So DHFL problems, I would say. So you should have a little bit idea on DHFL. Then we should know a bit of Brexit. Brexit is also kind of it's the point which has been pending since so long. So you got to have an idea about what's happening on the Brexit. Rather, you should know why Brexit is still pending. What's the hurdle in implementing Brexit? So you should have a good idea about that. Then comes G20. Now G20 people don't know much about it because now G20 is taking a lot of efforts so that the trade war gets smoothened up, and the countries do not actually get into trade war, which is predominantly US and China, because IMF has predicted that if this trade war continues in future also, because of this trade war, the entire global economy will get a hit of round about 435 billion US dollar. Now that's a huge number, that's a huge figure, and it's going to hit every economy in the world, to be very honest. So you got to understand a bit about G20. Fine, that's a new current affair. I know it's like 6 to 7 points, but yeah, these are all important points, and I think if you really want to study them, should not take more than half an hour. So I think that's still worth. Then comes perception. Now a lot of people, a lot of students have been talking to me. They said that, sir, we heard that last year the interview went roundabout for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So how these guys are going to judge us? Now it's a perception. Last year there were students, they actually went for interview. Their interview lasted for 2 to 3 minutes. We also saw some students which went for around about 10-15 minutes. So don't go with the perception कि यार मेरा interview तो 2 से 3 मिनट में खत्म होने वाला हूँ, फिर आप पैनिक करने लग जाओगे. So don't do that. Your interview completely depends upon you. अगर मान लो, let's understand, let's go with the practicality. यार सिंपल सी बात है, 300 बच्चों को बुलाया है, इतना बड़ा कंपटीशन था, अभी वो नैरो डाउन हुआ है. आई थिंक यू गाइस आर लकी. इससे और अच्छी चीज़ क्या होगी, राइट? कि अभी 300 बच्चों में ही कंपटीशन है. 300 बच्चों में आपको स्मार्ट 30 में रहना है, सिंपल. अब दूसरी तरफ से अगर मैं देखूंगा तो यार सिंपल सी बात है, इंटरव्यू 2 से 3 मिनट चला. अब वो इंटरव्यूअर का आपके साथ कोई पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. And that's the reason I've told my students in their classroom and online, your interview depends upon you. Predominantly, how do you begin your interview? If you want to tell them the same shit, कि यार मेरा नाम ये है, मैं यहाँ से आया हूँ और मैंने ये करा लाइफ में, to be very honest, I have no interest in listening to you. मेरे पास वैसे भी टाइम कम है, एक दिन में 150 बच्चे आने वाले, मैं पैनलिस्ट हूँ, मुझे नहीं सुनना है आपको. ऐसे केसेस में 2 से 3 मिनट में आपका इंटरव्यू हो जाएगा, विल बी आउट. डन अंडरस्टैंड? और ऐसा भी हुआ है कि भाई 2 से 3 मिनट जो इंटरव्यू हुआ था वो बच्चा सिलेक्ट भी हुआ है, बिकॉज उसका परसेंटाइल ज्यादा होगा, मे बी ऑन अ हायर साइड, राइट? सो हाउ डू यू काइंड ऑफ गो अहेड विद दिस? सो डोंट गो अहेड विद एनी परसेप्शन कि मेरा तो 2 से 3 मिनट ही चलेगा. नो, काइंड ऑफ लुक एट योर आंसर्स. आपकी ओपनिंग क्या होगी, आप कैसे बात करोगे, कौन से पॉइंट पे आपको काटेगा, क्या पॉइंट है आपका, डू यू हैव दोस हुक इन योर आंसर? यू नीड टू चेक दैट अप, राइट? डोंट गो विद परसेप्शन. अदर साइड में देखता हूँ, इमेजिन करो अगर सबका इंटरव्यू 300 बच्चों का इंटरव्यू अगर 2 से 3 मिनट में चलेगा तो भाई सिलेक्शन कैसे होगा? Fine, because we are talking about Jamnalal Bajaj. It's a responsible B school, and when we're talking about panelists, even panelists are responsible because यार उनको भी तो 300 में से टॉप 30 बच्चे उठाने हैं. अगर टॉप 30 बच्चे मुझे उठाने हैं, एज अ पैनलिस्ट में बात कर रहा हूँ, 10 मिनट का काम नहीं है यार, इट टेक्स टाइम. तो 2 से 3 मिनट का काम तो है ही नहीं. अगर सब लोगों को अगर 2 से 3 मिनट में निकाल देंगे तो क्वालिटी बच्चे कैसे लोग आएंगे, राइट? सो ये भी सोचो कि हर एक का इंटरव्यू 2 से 3 मिनट नहीं चलेगा. सिंपल सी बात है, राइट? एंड ऑल माई क्लासरूम स्टूडेंट्स एंड माई ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, काइंडली यूज ऑल द टेक्निक्स, ऑल द स्ट्रैटेजीज जो मैंने आपको बोली थी जब हमने डिस्कशन किया था कि अगर आपको 2 से 3 मिनट में लगता है आपका इंटरव्यू हो जाएगा, अगर आपको वो काट रहा है, सो यूज द स्ट्रैटेजीज एंड यू विल बी सॉर्टेड फॉर इट. देन मूविंग ऑन टू नेक्स्ट, वेल ड्रेस. You need to dress very well. There is no at all, there's no substitute, guys, to be very honest. You got to dress well. Now it's going to be Mumbai, humid है, it's pretty hot out there, so we don't know कल बारिश होगी कि नहीं होगी, तो थोड़ा एक हाथ अम्ब्रेला भी अपने साथ लेके चलना. I would advise कि आप 2 kind of pair of clothes and everything you should carry with yourself, right? So don't try to wear, I mean you can wear blazer and all that, but मेरे ख्याल से पहले carry करो, JB में जाओ, you can change वहाँ पे, that's not a problem, but just try to stay away from this hot summer and all that. I don't want you to sweat a lot, because the moment you start sweating, right, you'll get irritated, आपका मूड खराब हो जाएगा, PI वगैरह सब बेकार चले जाएगा. तो that's the problem. So थोड़ा संभाल लेना, थोड़ा देख लेना, carry a nice cologne, carry tissues and all that stuff, right? अगर एक आध शर्ट वगैरह भी कैरी कर सकते हो, अगर स्वेट ज़्यादा आ गया तो चेंज कर लेना, तो थोड़ा सा प्री प्लान चलना. एंड देन कम्स द लास्ट पॉइंट फॉर द डे, विच इज GD. अब GD चलेगा 20 बच्चों का. अब GD चलेगा 20 बच्चों का. नाउ आई फेल टू अंडरस्टैंड, मेरे सामने एज अ पैनल 20 बच्चा लोग बैठा है यार, 20 बच्चे तो बात कर रहे, चिल्ला रहे, मान लो पॉइंट्स रख रहे, दैट्स ओके, दैट्स फाइन. अब सबसे बड़ी यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है कि एज अ पैनल मैं चूज कैसे करूँ. अब 20 बच्चे जो बात कर रहे हैं, मैं कैसे हर एक चीज़ पे ध्यान रखूँ। अब इन लोगों ने बोला 30 मिनट का इंटरव्यू होगा, जीडीपी का। मुझे नहीं लगता कि 30 मिनट चलेगा, मे बी 10 मिनट वो आपको दे सकते हैं कि भाई चलो प्रिपेयर कर लो, और 10 मिनट भी बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम हो जाएगा यार प्रिपेयर करने के लिए। तो वो वहाँ पे जाके पता चलेगा क्या वो आपकी वैट लेने वाले हैं, आपको बोलेंगे कि भाई ऐसे लिखो 10 मिनट, फिर 20 मिनट में आप सेम टॉपिक पे डिस्कस करो, ऐसा भी हो सकता है, वी नेवर नो। बट 20 बच्चा है, मे बी 20 बच्चा है तो शायद से 30 मिनट उनको लगा होगा कि भाई सही टाइम होगा तो दे दो, फाइन। सो 20 बच्चा लोगे, माई ओनली एंड ओनली एडवाइस इज टॉक, सिंपल टॉक, हैव कपल ऑफ गुड एंट्रीज, हैव गुड नंबर ऑफ एंट्रीज, ताकि आप थोड़े लाइमलाइट में आ जाए और पैनल को पता चले कि हाँ भाई ये बंदा ये बंदी बात कर रही थी। सो टॉक अ बिट, मेक सम सेंसिबल पॉइंट्स, use all the strategies that I've been discussing in the class online and like free YouTube videos and all that. So that's it from my side for the day. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. थोड़ा जल्दी चले जाना, थोड़ा अच्छे से जाना, पॉजिटिव रहना। 300 बच्चे हैं, इससे कम कंपटीशन नहीं हो सकता। लास्ट ईयर 3000 बच्चा लोग था, उससे में से 30 बच्चा लोग चूज किया, अभी 300 बच्चों में से 30 करना है। यू ऑल आर luckiest 300 आउट देयर। सो गाइस गुड लक। एंड जो जिनका इंटरव्यू 11 तारीख को है ना, ये सब उनके लिए भी एप्लीकेबल होता है। बट आपके लिए एक चीज़ अच्छी होगी कि जो 10 तारीख वाले जो बच्चे होंगे वो लोग अपना इंटरव्यू का एक रिव्यू देंगे। मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक दी है आपको, ये ग्रुप आप ज्वाइन कर लेना, बिकॉज यहाँ पे बहुत सारे जो C2C के जो बच्चे हैं डेफिनेटली गोना शेयर देयर फीडबैक, सो यू कैन ज्वाइन दैट लिंक। एंड या दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माय साइड गाइस, आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट टुमारो, डू व्हाट आई